All right. Let's begin. I'll put people in the translator box. Hi, translators.
Hi. Hello.
Thanks. If I start speaking too fast, just yell at me in the chat, okay? Anna, your language would be Korean. You have to speak in Korean, okay? Yay! All right, let's get started. All right. We are studying Lojong, which is ACI course 14, and we're on class number 7, which is amazing. We have like 30. Wait, I gotta do my math right here. Maybe it's 40. Wait. Yeah, it's 40. It's actually, yeah, 43 more classes left. All right. Here we go. Question 1. Lawan, would you like to read it?
Yes. Uh, in discussing why one should not be attached to the three realms in,
Nice.
in Holy Lama Dragpa Gyaltsen mentioned the, the pain of pain and describes the suffering of the
Scribes.
three
Scribes.
describes.
Yep, that's right. Describes.
A lower realm named three. These three realms describe where they are, and explain how one takes birth in three realms.
In these realms.
These realms.
Good enough. All right. Let's start with birth. How do you take birth in the lower realms? Is there a dog factory where they stuff souls into dog bodies?
Yeah.
Got it, Mike. You've been studying very hard. It's paying off. You should achieve nirvana in no time.
Trying to get this dog body.
What do you think, Mike? We're joking. What do you think, Mike? How do how do you how are you born into the lower realms?
Um, it's a shift in your own projection to see yourself as one of the three lower beings.
Yeah. So someone's like, I want a dog body. Is that what you mean? Shift?
No,
You just said a shift. I don't understand.
a shift based on your past karma that is now forcing you to perceive
Oh,
yourself as that lower being.
forcing. I love this word. Exactly. You're forced to see yourself as a dog due to a shift in perception caused by how you treated others in the past that ripened as fur, paw, panting, and a desire to chew sticks. All right. Okay. Yeah. What's the pain of pain? Anybody? think it's the suffering of suffering, which is just outright suffering. And this is why people are like, I don't know about Buddhism. I'm not suffering. The Buddha said we're always suffering. I'm not suffering, right? Um, because there's three kinds of suffering, the basic kinds. There's the pain of pain, meaning like someone just chopped your finger off and it hurts. Ah, my finger. Okay. So we don't have that all day. All right. But then there's the suffering of you have something good and then it gets taken away, which every good thing will be taken away from you. So there's that one. And then there's the pervasive suffering, which is you will constantly, if you're in a human body, or especially one of these lower realm forms, you will feel there's a suffering of the fact that you'll have to die, you're aging, um, your lack of ability to think straight or clearly, ignorance, all of that stuff, mental afflictions in general, etc. All right. Speaking of which, let's describe the suffering of the lower realms. Let's name them first. What are the three lower realms? Daria. Daria.
Uh,
What are the three lower
mm,
realms? Do you know?
uh, yes, I'm sorry,
What are
forgot.
the three lower realms? Anybody?
Animal, spirit, and hell.
Yeah, animals, hungry ghosts, or craving spirits, and hell beings, hell realm. All right, now let's describe them. I thought being an animal was good. I can come back as a fluffy labradoodle. I don't know if you can translate that one, Anna. How about a beagle? I don't know. A cute dog. I can come back as a cute dog. See, look at Mike's cute cat. I can come back as Art Vandelay the cat. Right? That's not suffering. Look how happy Art Vandelay is. See? Art's always happy, right? What percentage of animals does Art Vandelay represent? Um, Judging the animal realm by Art Vandelay, the cat, is like judging being a human by Jeff Bezos, the billionaire. All right? There's trillions of animals that are um always scared, um fearing death, mm, having to kill to stay alive, um being somehow enslaved or trapped by humans, um or killed, like that all the time. Okay? What about the hungry ghosts? Can anybody describe their suffering?
Yeah, they're always like speeding around really quickly and they have really small like mouths and they're always like desiring things that they can't get, or if they do get them, they can't like consume them fast enough, and they can fly through mountains and they're attracted to smells.
Yeah, there's different kinds of hungry ghosts, just like there's different kinds of animals. But basically, they're full of desire and they can never get satiated for different reasons. Generally, either inner or outer obstacles. Outer obstacles like when they go to drink water in a river, it turns to pus and blood. Or inner obstacles, they'll try to eat like a single grain of rice and their mouth will be too small, like Mike said, and it will like burn their throat going all the way down. And they'll have a huge belly that um one grain of rice couldn't possibly ever satisfy. Horrible things like that. And then what about hell realms? What are they like? Nobody? Nobody remembers?
There's 8 of them.
There's eight hot hells.
8 hot
There's
hells.
yeah, and there's also eight cold hells, and there's a bunch of partial hells as well. Um, Basically, the hell realms are the worst suffering in samsara, and there's all kinds of different suffering. But basically, like there's only so much pain you can actually feel as a human. But the amount of pain a hell being can feel is much, much, much higher. And it's like a video game. Even if someone chops your body up and you die, you just come back again. Uh, and even if your body is completely dismembered, you can feel all the parts of it. Not like a human, you would die and you couldn't feel it anymore. Things like that. Um, and there's all kinds of other details that we did in course 8. Okay, that's enough. Go on, read this.
Yes. The three lower realms are the realm of animals, torment spirits, and hell beings. Ultimately, these are located wherever the mind is located and is forced by one's own past karma to perceive them. One becomes a being in the lower realm by perceiving the world as one of these beings. To perceive the object in one's world in the way that a dog perceives them, it is what it is to be a dog.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Um, Nyen Song Song. Sum, the three. Nyen Song, lower realms. Literally bad places to go to, or to have gone to, I guess. Dundro means animal, those who go on all fours, all bent over. Yidak is a hungry ghost, and Nyelwa is a hell hell realm. Yeah, I don't think it's a hell being, but it could be. I think it's Nyelwapa. But anyway, yeah, it's either hell or hell being. Okay, good. Thank you. Number 2. Panitova, do you want to read?
Yes. Describe a quotation from Lord Buddha himself to support this presentation of the lower realms, also giving the name of the sutra from which it comes. Tibetan track, describe in English and name the sutra in Tibetan.
Yeah, this what's a quotation to support this presentation of lower realms?
It's about all projection.
I guess. Isn't there a isn't there a sutra where he brought Ananda to hell and he showed him all the hell realms when Ananda was a monk and couldn't stop thinking about his former wife or something? I'm pretty sure. And then he describes it. Hmm. Yeah. I guess it was Upali. Huh. Maybe some a different I'm thinking of a different book. Okay. Read this, Panitova.
The sutra requested by Upali states that the three lower realms and the higher realms and paradises as well are all only the result of our projections. No one ever came and built them there, like some universal construction company. He says the whole world is a projection. That comes only from your projections. This, of course, does not at all mean that the suffering is in these realms is anything less than completely real.
Yeah, good. Newar Korgi Shupe Do. Yeah, the sutra that was Shupa requested Gi by Newar Kor Upali. Yeah. All right, good. Um, number 3. Mm. Hong Sun, would you like to read?
Yes. Explain what drives the suffering of change. What makes every single good thing in our life go back? Unless we practice the Dharma with knowledge.
Yes, good. What do you think, Hong Sun?
Uh, what make every good thing in our life going back? I think we afraid to lose this, and then we feel suffering about what we cannot keep forever.
Why does anything happen? That's the question.
Uh,
Seeds. It's seeds. It's always seeds. Your seeds run out, okay? Because you don't know how to plant them with knowledge and keep them going. That's it. Read
mm,
this.
it's not that things change external to ourselves from their signs. Our own minds undergo a shift in perception forced upon us by our karma, and we see ourselves lose those things which are dear to us.
Exactly. That's all. Karma. All right. Next. How am I doing translators? Am I talking too fast? Anna's not saying anything. That means a little bit. But I'm not gonna say anything because I'm too nice. Sorry, I'll slow down. Uh, okay, number 4. Mike, would you like to read it?
Sure.
Okay.
When the Holy Lama Drakpa Gyaltsen speaks of the mystic power of this good deed, what good deed is he referring to? Where does its power come from, and how could it ever enlighten all beings?
Mm. Yeah, what is the mystic power of this good deed? What is this?
I think he's talking about like when you're dying and you're like experiencing the pain of death, you're like asking for all of the pain of all beings to ripen on you
Yeah,
so you can take it and they don't have to suffer.
yeah. Okay. It seemed like the wish for me. That is a Lojong practice. It seemed like the wish, but okay. Yeah, this one. Yeah, it's both. It's both, Mike. Read it.
He is speaking of the idea of praying that all of the pain of the three realms could ripen upon us. The power comes from the extraordinary karma of overcoming our tendency to cherish ourselves and care for others first. It enlightens all beings only by helping us to reach enlightenment quickly ourselves and then guide others to the same state.
Yeah, this is bodhicitta, the second part. So we're both right, okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Why could you take on the pain of all the lower realms? Why, how is that even possible? Isn't it other people's pain which you can't take on for them?
Yeah, but it's happening inside of your mental stream. So it technically is your pain.
So you talking right now is happening in my mental stream?
For you.
Correct. It's true. I was bluffing. Good job, Mike. All right, number five. Um, Daria, do you want to read number five?
Yeah, thank you.
Problem.
Now, what reasoning can we use to decide whether the people and experience from the earlier part of our life were somehow spiritually significant? Yeah.
Yeah. Is everybody in your life an angel or are they all idiots? All right,
Angels, Buddha angels.
fine. What's your reasoning?
Reasoning?
Uh-oh.
No, because I don't know who these people. Maybe they help me stay more perfect or not crazy.
By hurting you and causing wars and stuff? Is that what angels do?
Yeah, always.
Angels hurt people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's okay. Think about it, okay? Read this, Daria.
You can call this it, idea spiritual revisionism
Huh?
from their own side, the events and people from the earlier part of our life have no nature of being spiritually significant or not. As we become more pure self,
Though,
we begin to perceive them into a different way as very special spiritually, which, although not independently true, is non-etherless
nonetheless.
completely, nonetheless, completely valid valid as a perception that they are just ordinary.
Yep. Or that they're idiots. All right. So
Mhm.
what's the real thing that allows you to have spiritual revisionism? What's the actual thing? Seeds. Of
I was gonna say, is it seeds again?
course it's seeds again. It's always seeds.
Always is.
That's all. And my good seeds have ripened. Class is over. All right. All right. Go plant some good seeds. That's it. We'll do Lojong tomorrow. Bye. Have a great day. Thank you, translators and everybody. Bye. See you soon.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Cảm ơn
Cảm ơn
Hong
thầy.
Sơn.
Thank you so much, teacher. Bye bye.
Cảm ơn Milan.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.